serving member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, and also ex-members, retired members, everybody, all civil servants in Jamaica. For the past 2 days, some information has reached my ears that the thing is bothering me, and I feel that I need to talk about it, and I need to share it with other police officers in the Jamaica Constabulary Force who might not know of it, because this is becoming a nuisance. Alright, we all know that the whole pandemic thing is causing problems in the country, and at this point in time, police officers are overworked and well, we are underpaid, but we are overworked and we are out there 24 hours a day. So that is where the concern comes in. Alright, there's a new program put in place. I think it's called the ENDS program, wherein if you want food from fast food restaurants, you have to probably order online or by phone, and then you pick up the food yourself with some kind of slip, or you order the food and it's picked up by car or some food transport people. But this is the thing, people. When the Prime Minister or the powers that be who came up with this program, why wasn't civil servants like police, essential service, like police officers, teachers and nurses and considered? Why? Why? Because I've been made to understand that police officers on duty are being refused to be sold food because they don't have that slip. It's either our hierarchy was not informed of this system so that police can have that in place to get food during the tour of their duties. Because, matter of fact, how can a policeman be working day or night and can't get any food to eat? You can't stop into a restaurant and get food to eat. Why would a policeman go to a restaurant? Because what I hear is that when you go to the restaurants to order, especially the restaurant in question is KFC and Wendy's. When you go to those restaurants as police officer, you have to join a long line where there's no social distancing, in your uniform with your firearm and everything like that, it is just totally unbecoming. A police officer on duty should not be doing nothing like this. The Prime Minister should have made some kind of decision as it relates to policemen or essential service so that they can get food during their tour of their duty. They can actually go to the restaurants, go inside and order their food. And it is just heart-rending to know that a policeman out there serving this country with his life, risking his life and his family life every day in this pandemic to make Jamaica a safer country, and a man or a woman cannot get some food to eat. Or you would have to join a line for 2-3 hours just to get some food to eat. What if you get a call? What if you get a call? This is just nonsense. And I am going to let you guys listen something, and then you can make a decision out for your own. Because this policeman, he has had enough, and he went to 2 restaurants to get some food to eat because he was hungry during the tour of his duty and could not get any food to eat. So I have a recording that I need you people to listen to. And you see how bad this thing is. That Jamaica is really going to the dogs. So listen to this record.
Said, I'm gonna have proof to that. Today, I was working. I'm a cop for 33 years. Detective all of my life. And I went to Sovereign in Portmore. That is in Pine Plaza there. Sovereign Pine, whichever they call it. And went to Wendy's, the drive-thru. When I reach up to the area where I'm supposed to speak over the mic for your order, then say I must come round to the second window. I realized that the vehicle might move fast. I was saying, but I wonder if whether my order them wrong, that's why the vehicle might move so fast. When I went to the window, 2 ladies have a mask right there with them cash and say, listen, you have this white paper. I have this white paper, you having it like this? I said, what is it? They said, then get it from Sunday to show The people, if they don't have it, them don't get served. So I took out my ID. I showed them a police ID. I said, no. Not even police can get served if you don't have that paper. You have to get it from Sunday. So if I'm on a job that I'm bored after 12, I'm on a job from 6 o'clock in the morning and I want something to eat. Are you telling me as a person who's serving this country, I must dead feel hungry? If I don't have that paper. When I said to her, I said, let me see the paper. I said, no. If you didn't have one, you nice what on it. I'm saying, okay. And I drove off. All I'm saying to you people, dark days are here. And that is why it's the police that are on the street. And they're on lockdown. And I lock up anybody during the lockdown. And I feel so bad for my country. It's where I served so much years, and this is what it come to. So where should I get food to eat? The food to eat to keep me alive. Suppose a person who's sick, I need some food to eat, to take some medication, what would happen to me? What the country gone to? And it's going to get worse and worse until there's an end. At the end of this thing, not going to be pretty. If I trouble security force that way, I deal with them that way, they're going to leave you people out there unsafe. Their time will come with police, because of them treat police, the government. Their time will come when you call for assistance and the police is on your street and turn him back. Because he's not going to take action immediately and wait until after. You must say it easier. Because guess what? How the country treats you. And that is what is happening. I am one of them. Happened to today. And I realized something. I work Sunday also. I was up by New Kingston and I drive a marked police vehicle. And when I reach up by the Kentucky and New Kingston, they say I cannot go inside here. And I say an ex-police stand up in a uniform, me and my police vest. And him said, Indian, my thing set away, we can't go in there. At the same time, I see the guy that were go deliver food and buy, going through the door without mask, going inside here, take up what them taking and coming outside. The government said, these guys must not charge them because they have a carrier's license to carry food. You must not charge them if you don't carry the food. That's right we are. And they know that the law is there. So what are you doing? You want me one hand and close another hand? Because when you buy the food like that online, you have to pay $600. So the bank get money and the fast food place get money. So that is a way to go to treat people in this country. This is what our country come to. It's going to get worse. Dark days are here. This is the last thing them do. If you do it one time and you reverse it, you already do the damage.
Okay, so now that you have listened to the recording, you can decide what you think of the whole thing. But this is what I think. I think that if a decision like that is being made by the Prime Minister of Jamaica, that policemen, especially policemen, or essential services, should be allowed to order food at any time during their tour of duty. Now, this is what this thing is causing to Jamaica. Because police officers are becoming, they are just losing interest in this country. Because a man is out there protecting the lives of Jamaicans, but yet he cannot feed himself. Cannot go into a restaurant and get some food to eat. So what? Does the government want police to drop arms during this pandemic? Remember, during this pandemic, the country has been locked down a few times. There's a whole lot of people unemployed. Jamaica is a hustling country. There's a whole lot of people that cannot hustle anymore. So therefore, people are hungry. So when people are hungry, what happens? They're going to look food to eat. The guns, them are going to work. So now crime will be rampant more than ever. Murder are going to turn up. Robberies are going to turn up. Every type of crime that you think about are going to turn up. House breaking are going to turn up. So what? Don't you think that you should at least try to take care of the police officers in this country at this time? So I have to ask myself this question. What does the Prime Minister want for this country? Does the Prime Minister want this country to have a stable crime rate? Or does he want this country to be destroyed? Because if you are making a decision like that without even considering, I will repeat this, without even considering police officers, how they are going to eat, what is going to happen to the police officers, then you're turning over the country to criminals. You're turning over the country to criminals. Simply put, I am so pissed off with the Police Federation. Commissioner of Police, Police Federation, you guys should have been on top of this. Once the decision was made for this program to start, you people should have been ahead of this a long time ago to make the necessary arrangements that police officers can actually get food to eat during their tour of duty. Or you find ways to feed the man and meanwhile they're working. Because everybody needs to eat. You must remember that a whole lot of police officers are working. They have diabetes. They have high blood pressure. They have a whole lot of health problems that this job offers to them. Because listen, police work is a very stressful work. It is very stressful, so most police officers have hypertension and diabetes. So they need to eat. So if you are going to make a decision like that without even considering the people who are breaking their backs, the people who are giving their all to keep this country safe during this pandemic, then what kind of Prime Minister are you? What kind of Prime Minister are you? I am going to say this now to the managers of these fast food or so-called fast food restaurants. Shame on you. How dare you turn back a policeman who comes to get food during his tour of duty? How dare you allow a policeman to be standing in line for 2 and 3 hours to get some food when he's on call 24 hours, 24/7 on call? A policeman can come in the line to get some food and right at that moment a call comes in, there's shooting, there's murder, there's robbery, and he has to move. So once a policeman comes to your restaurant, you need to serve that man and let him leave right away, so at least he can get some food to eat. You see, I can remember back in the days when I was on duty, and whenever we get a little chance to just go in and get some food to eat, sometime as soon as we reach the restaurant and open the door, there's a call coming on the radio, shooting. We just have to turn around and leave. Sometimes we go home all day without eating because guess what? We did not get the time to eat. And it's not good for your stomach. It's not good for your health. So when a policeman, especially in uniform, goes into a restaurant, he must be served instantly. He must be allowed to come to the front of the line and get his food and leave. And you people in Jamaica, let me say, you people in Jamaica, you have a whole lot to deal with this too. Because you always complain, him just come and he just gone to the front of the line. Because you're selfish. This is a person who's protecting your life and the life of your relatives out there. So he has to be on the move at all times. So there should not be any hold up when a policeman comes into a restaurant to stay in that restaurant for more than 5 minutes to get some food and leave. Because he needs to go back on the street. He needs to protect and serve Jamaica. And he cannot do that on empty stomach. He cannot do that on empty stomach. And let me say this to Wendy's again, or KFC. Even if rules are made that they have to have some kind of slip to join that line to get the food, as a manager of a restaurant, you have to consider the fact that, listen, this is an essential service. The policeman comes into the food. You're a manager. You can make the decision to get some food for this officer. Because not all of you guys are bad. Because a police officer told me that they went to a restaurant and the manager actually let her get some food quick enough so she could leave without the whole hullabaloo thing that is going on now. But it is such a shame. It is such an embarrassment on the country. It is such an embarrassment on the Prime Minister of Jamaica to be allowing these atrocities to be happening. That is what? Don't you care about your police officers? Not paying us enough is not enough? That you want to starve us too? That you cannot make some rules and make preparations for police officers to get food, to be exempt from not getting any food? So I am upset about the whole thing, and I know the whole Jamaica Constabulary Force is upset about the whole thing right now. He's not the only one that this has happened to. There's complaints of other incidents. And this needs to be addressed right away. We need the help of the Jamaican people to make this possible. So now, when you watch this, I want you to share this video and leave your thoughts and comments down below. Let me know what you think about this fellow police.
What you gonna do when they come for